Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to the lolbae podcast. My name's Chris, and today I'm going to be joined by my wonderful friend Faith.
Hello.
What was that? Okay, so we've got a good podcast planned for you today, but before we get started, if you haven't seen the last 2 episodes of the podcast, I highly recommend you go watch those. You will not regret it.
That's true.
You haven't even listened
I
to
know.
it. Okay, so what are we going to talk about today, Faith?
Today we're going to talk about an experience I had in school with my class about feminism.
Okay.
A topic that has constantly irked our class for some unknown reason, and the guys in it simply cannot handle it. Now, for all y'all out there, I go to a Christian school, so you can already get like a pretty good picture of how this is gonna go. Okay? So, we're gonna start out with so today, I'm gonna read you a passage from a college level book about feminism. And so, half of the class that were there's 4 girls in there or something. And so the rest of them are guys, and you could already hear them going, oh no, not this again. And they were so already. So all of us girls were just sitting tight, and we're like, you know what, we're just gonna shut up and let the guys talk, because you know what, we're just gonna get shit on no matter what. And so he read us a passage which was pretty much about, if you think the last 50 years of feminism would have not changed anything if it didn't happen, then we had to give our response to that. And so he had us write it down, and he's like, each and every one of you is going to share your position, which didn't happen. He let about 3 girls share, and then the rest of them were guys. Oh. And yeah, right?
That's
do you think the girls should talk a little bit about feminism, since, it's pretty much involves women a little bit, just a little bit.
Are any guys in your class? So, background, I used to go to the same school as Faith. We went to the same school for a long time, and so we know all the same people. I don't remember if any of them are actually feminists, though, any of the guys.
Well, not that I know of. If any of them really are, they will not say it because of fear of all the other guys that are not.
Mm-hmm. Calling them gay and stuff.
Anyway. And so then he called on some of us to share our views. And so, so the guys were just like, I don't think that the statement is really accurate because a lot of those things probably didn't even happen. And I was like, so, what do you mean by that? Were you there? And they were like, I think that men were a lot nicer to women. And I was like, first of all, fuck off. And then second of all, I was like, we have eyewitness accounts that are still fucking alive that could tell you about the shit that happened back then. Oh my gosh. And they were all like, we can't just judge a whole movement based off of stuff that happened back then. And I was like, that's kind of true, but still, that was a huge moment in time for everybody, because that's when people started actually fighting for their rights.
When you say we can't base an entire movement, what movement are you talking about? Feminism? Mm-hmm. Feminism back then or feminism now?
Back then, what?
Are you saying we can't base feminism now off of the feminism movement back then, or what are you saying?
I'm saying that we can't judge an entire movement based off of one event. It's a lot of events. Okay. Not just in our country, in other countries. Which also, they were just talking about white women in America. And I was like, well, it's...
Okay, let's talk about Saudi Arabia, where it's illegal for women to drive.
I know, you can't even... I was like,
or take off their headdresses and all that kind of stuff.
And then they're like, feminism doesn't even relate to that. I'm like, how? So? I was like... What?
This is past wages and stuff. This is actual rights being taken away from women because they have vaginas.
I know. I was like, what? In Africa, where women are literally can't even leave their house without permission. Mm-hmm. What is that? It doesn't have anything to do with feminism. The feminism movement hasn't done anything for them yet. And I'm like, yeah, we're trying. I mean, it's kind of hard since we're all stuck here in America. Sorry. And our borders are going to be closed because Trump's going to be president. So then how are we going to help them?
Not going to be able to help them anymore. Good job, America.
Thanks.
Fuck you.
Thanks, Trump. Really great. Really great guy. So yeah, the entire class was just them pretty much saying how feminism was actually not that big of a deal. And that wasn't even the topic. We were saying that would times still be the same as back then if feminism had never occurred, which was the topic. And so the rest of them just went completely off topic and just decided to talk about how feminism is not real or whatever. I don't understand what they were trying to even say. But it literally made all of us girls so mad we didn't even like say anything. We were just sitting there like, if we say anything, we're just gonna be considered the feminazis and nobody's going to like us. So we're just like, you know what, we're just gonna be quiet, because it's not worth it.
What's weird is you guys are seniors in high school, and I kind of understand when this was a thing back in like our sophomore year where they would hate on feminism, and like I was part of that because that was before like I kind of got a view of the world, but like where they would hate on feminism and say it was unnecessary and women were just being butthurt and all that stuff. I can understand how like immature kids will do that, but not seniors in high school ready to actually enter the world as these bigots,
Yeah, I know. But Mr. our teacher is pretty much just like a huge part of it. The only reason they feel comfortable with sharing such like, I don't even know the word for it, rude views or whatever.
I think, okay, before we move on, I think we shouldn't say names, especially of teachers, because if this school kind of has a little bit of a reputation of being a little harsh,
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to bleep out the names said so far.
Okay.
And let's try to not say, let's say teacher or
Okay.
classmate. Moving on.
Okay. Our teacher is the head of it then.
Yeah.
Really. Our teacher, he is the one that makes everyone feel so comfortable about talking. All of the guys especially. Is because he pretty much shares their same view. So they're like, oh, we can talk about it then. And like, if any of the girls go up against us, Mr. just shoot him down. He didn't open it up. He literally talked like half the time. The other guys and our teacher talked like the entire time. And we were like, why don't you open this up to discussion and have like one of us girls go up there and make a statement and have everybody attack it? Because that would actually honestly be better than all of the guys just talking and have none of the girls talking back. And then afterwards, our teacher was just like, and I don't want you all to go off in your little groups and talk behind the back of like all the people who said stuff. And that's exactly what me and my friends did. We were literally like, okay, you know what? We're going to talk about this together. And then we're going to go confront you like our teacher. And we did. We went and confronted him and he was like, oh yeah, I totally agree with you guys. Like, I'm going to wait a little bit to address the issue. And I was like, thank you. At least we'll talk about it again. And this time we can actually say something. Because he's like, okay, next time I'll let you guys talk. I'm like, good. Thank you. Because we are women. Don't you think that our opinion on this matter really matters? Not really, apparently. That's just how our school is, though.
Yeah, a lot of people at that school don't really enjoy being there.
Yeah. And that's a lot of their fault, too, though.
Why so?
Because everybody says that they hate it, and of course you're going to hate it if you say so.
I mean...
Try to make it, like, they don't even try to make it better. They don't try to do anything. Like, we're all like, hey, let's all go to a movie together, and half of them are like, you know what? We're going to go to a different movie. It's like, why?
I think it's too...
Why?
I think it's too late in your high school careers to kind of fix those relationships, though. So...
Yeah.
I mean, after you leave high school, what are the chances that you stay connected with?
I'm not gonna stay connected with like any of them.
Yeah, me either. So why not just like let them slip away? It's their lives.
That's why I thought we could finally be honest with each other this year. But well, one class in and I'm already like, well, this is horrible. Everybody is just saying their own views and yelling at each other. Like, we're seniors. Don't you think we should at least try to act like we're going to discuss things like adults? Nope. Behind their backs.
Well, I actually left that school. This is the first year I'm going to a different school because I really did not like my experience there. I'm not gonna get into it because there are many things that contributed to it. But I am enjoying my time at a different school, except for one instance that happened yesterday. I told you about it. That was quite surprising. This kid, it was a freshman in high school. And what surprised me is he was taking a college composition class and he had these bigoted views that were so offensive. But we had these essays that we had to write on something that we live our life by. So they were titled like This I Believe essay. And he wrote his about how he follows God. That's how he started it out. And but as he was starting to get into the essay, he wasn't talking about himself at all. He was talking about things that other people do that he hates. Like he was like, I'm disappointed in my country recently. I'm talking specifically about homosexuality. And there are a few gay people in my class that I know of because they have come out and said it before. And one of them was at my table and I saw him. And when this kid said, I'm talking about homosexuality, he just like closed his eyes and covered his face. And it was sad to start off. But then he kept going and saying like how much he finds it disgusting and how much he doesn't understand it. And he's like, I just don't understand how a man would not want to be with a woman and how he would want to be with another man. It's disgusting to me. And he would get animated like that. And this other kid in my class, he actually started tearing up. And I felt so bad for him because, like, you shouldn't have to go through that in a space where you should feel safe, like school. You shouldn't have to go through a kid passive aggressively sitting up in front of the class when he knows well and good that there are people he's calling out in the class and just like being a dick. And it actually got kind of funny to me because later on in the essay, he said, bow your head and pray with me. And his prayer was, I realize that I am scum to God, and I realize that I am just so sinful and disgusting that I should be burning eternally. And he literally went on for like 5 minutes in this prayer, like just telling people to degrade themselves and like ask to be just sorry, Skype sounds, and just like ask to be punished for what they've done. And I looked around expecting people not to be like bowing their heads and praying because this is not a good way to do anything. And a bunch of people like had their heads bowed and were like nodding along, and it was just crazy to me. And then at the end of the essay, he said, I'll be in the lobby after class if anybody has any questions. I was like, okay, so now
yeah.
people know where to go beat you up.
I have a few questions. It's so sad to me because that's not at all what God is. I hate Christians that are like, God hates gays. Like, no, God loves everyone. He says it over and over again in the Bible. Again.
What I don't understand is if people are going to go on these crazy witch hunts for like this party that they disagree with, why don't they do that for like every party? Like people who divorce, people who commit adultery, people who have sex before marriage, people who move in together. Like, why aren't there? I can fucking hear you.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I cracked my knuckles.
But why aren't these like witch hunts going after every sinful quote unquote
Yeah,
party?
why don't we make divorce illegal?
Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't make any sense why we attack a certain party and show them so much hate.
Yeah.
Because it's not what
just,
God is. No. Mm-mm.
I don't know. I don't really want to make this like a talking about religion and debating that kind of thing because it will bring in some debates that are not fun to debate over, I guess. Yeah. But I just wanted to bring that little thing to light and how much I got so close to punching that kid during class while he was talking. I just want to say that. Like, I was shaking because, it's disgusting to me when people are like that.
Honestly, I don't think school is the place to show your views, especially not high school. I think college
especially
is a good place.
Views. You can state your opinion, but you can't attack people so blatantly like that.
Yeah, high school has a lot of conflict. Nobody's mature enough. College is probably the best place for those kind of things. Mm-hmm. Like where they have you write essays on what exactly you believe and stuff like that. Everybody's just so much more mature than in high school.
I mean, at the school I go to, the kids are in high school, but they're a lot of them
in college.
Yeah, a lot of them are taking college courses. So this specifically was a college course. So, and he was the only freshman in it, I believe. And everybody else was being super mature in their essays where they didn't specifically talk on any topics they either disagreed with or agreed with. It was just like how they live. And I just think he is still in that stage of his life where he's a little drone from his parents, where he only talks about what his parents have told him to talk about, you know? Yeah. Where he
hasn't begun to question his beliefs yet and actually investigate what he believes in.
He hasn't begun to like build his own actual personality and stuff. He's just a product of his parents, or like a little soldier of hate.
Yeah, that's I think where college comes in. It helps you actually question everything, and your professors will question yourself, and everybody will challenge your beliefs. So it really helps you just tone into what you actually believe in, which will probably be hard for some people to stay steadfast in what their parents have made them believe.
Oh my God. I think for us, it's just the time to be rebellious and to find ourselves and not be this thing that everyone is forcing us to be, especially in our community. I think with our for strict Christian school and everything.
Yes.
It was very hard, I guess, for us to find our own identities. Yeah. I think for me, you probably know this, but I used to be like really annoying and weird and stuff.
No, yeah, I remember that.
That was because I was like this little kid who's always gone to Christian schools and doesn't know what anything is, you know?
Yeah.
So, oh my gosh. We have this mutual friend, and in ninth grade, I wanted to be her friend. And she did not want me to be her friend because I was weird. Like, I was this weird little pudgy kid. And
Pudgy kid.
and like I was really annoying. Like I can say I was really annoying. And she would always just like tell me to go away and stuff, and always say, "Do you have any examples of what she would do?"
Be like, don't talk to me or something like that. She'd just be like, I don't care. I really don't care. She still says that.
I remember if I ever like brushed up against her or touched her or anything, she would like slump her arms down and put her head up and be like, "Don't touch me."
That is so something she still does.
Yeah, but we're good friends now because I don't know. I persevered. She always told me to stop trying to be her friend, but I kept trying, and now we're good friends. You and I actually really hated each other at first.
I think we were like really just like it just didn't really care about each other at all.
I remember,
and then we hated each other.
Yeah, we didn't care about each other.
And then we hated each other again.
Yeah.
And then we were okay. And then we hated each other. So next week we're probably gonna hate each other.
That's just our friendship.
Just
but
kidding.
It started out like we didn't care about each other, and then there was this one history class. I remember I was talking to some friends, and I remember specifically saying the word "stupid" too many times for your liking, apparently. And you turned your head and said, "Can you stop saying stupid? You're acting really stupid." And then you turned back and kept on doing your work.
I remember one time where I was just like, "Shut up, Christian," too. Like, I was just, whoops, am I supposed to say your name? I am. I can. You
It's
introduced
okay.
yourself with
Yeah.
your name. But,
So edgy.
ooh, Chris. What? Like, Chris.
No, it's fine. Don't worry about
Hemsworth.
it. Hemsworth? Okay.
Sorry, I was really blanking on his last name.
No, it's okay.
don't
Don't
know.
worry about it. Don't say my last name. Okay, move on.
I wouldn't. I mean, actually, I might, but I won't now.
Faith.
I might have. Sorry. I forgot what I was saying.
Faith Dick Storm.
Yes. I'll respond to that.
So, what were...
Dick.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay.
You should have kept in that part where I introduced myself. Hi, I'm Faith, and I like anal. You should have kept that.
No, I told you to leave my house. But anyway. That laugh. Oh my gosh. Those laughs, like in public, it's the really loud one.
Sometimes I just can't help it. I can't help it.
Okay, remember in the movie theater after Suicide Squad? It was during the credits, and I told you to laugh, and you're like, just throughout the entire theater.
I know how to project myself and make people uncomfortable. I did that in the car the other day. I was driving us all to CSU to see the game and stuff like that. And so we were rolling the windows down and blasting Taylor Swift just because we were just in a throwback mood. I don't know. But it was like with...
Stop saying names! Oh my god.
My friends who also play volleyball! I'm sorry!
By the way, one of them you said that goes to my school.
Yes, one of them
I
goes
see her all the time. Yesterday she was in the like cafeteria. There's a piano there. She was playing that thing so loud and screaming her voice out, in like over everyone, and everyone's just like kind of, okay, you can stop now.
Yeah, that's something she would do. Also, we were kind of screaming in the car with our windows down, and all the other cars would see us. But then, like, I just started laughing really loud, and the car next to me was just like, "What the fuck?" And then I was like, just kept laughing, and then I looked at them, and I was, "What?
That face, nobody can see it. We're like, what the fuck?
What the fuck is wrong with that child? She needs to get her license taken away." I mean, I wasn't legally supposed to drive them. Shh.
Are you-
Policemen better be watching this.
Are you legally allowed to now?
No, I'm like almost. It's almost been 6 months, but even then, I can't drive more than one person, and there was 4 people in the car with me.
Okay, rebellious teenager right here.
Right here, I love to rebel Just kidding.
I would do that too.
There's nothing I can do that will make my family feel worse about what my
Okay, let's not talk about that.
Yeah. Caleb, I'm so sorry if you
Stop
hear this.
saying names. You're not good at this.
I'm not. Gosh.
Well,
I don't
okay.
even think any of them will hear this because they're all not. They don't like the internet. None of them are like. They're not deep. They're not gremlins.
Shut up. Sorry.
I love you.
Thank you.
He was not you.
Oh.
Your cat. Your cat loves me.
No.
All cats love me. Yes, he does. Look at the way he's looking at me.
He's not even looking at you.
He's looking at me.
Stop
They
lying.
don't know that.
Okay, moving on. What were we talking about before we went on this like rabbit hole trail?
I don't know. The first thing we talked about was feminism.
Oh, we hated each other.
Oh, yes, we did.
Okay, and you turned to me and said, "Stop saying stupid. That's really stupid." And turned back. And then what got us together? What made us the friends of friends?
Dang, I don't even know.
Supernatural. Yeah, it was
Oh,
supernatural.
yeah. We like actually started realizing we all like the exact
Okay,
same
weird thing.
things.
Okay, we're gonna talk about Stranger Things later on, but this is some weird parallel universe shit going
I know,
on
right?
here.
Like,
We like everything that's exactly the same.
and see how we hated each other
Mm-hmm.
before? Like, we didn't even know that we liked all the same things. Like, we'll suddenly just be like, "What are you doing?" "Oh, I'm watching Supernatural." They're like,
Me too!
they're like, "Oh my fucking god! You like that too?" Be like, "Yeah." Like, "Do you like Doctor Who?" "Yeah." "Do you like this too?" "Yeah." And it's
And
just like,
it's gotten to the point where like we'll just talk about something.
we won't even be faking though, because we'll be like, "Oh, do you remember season 3 episode?" And we'll be like telling each other every single
that will be the
detail.
first
And we'll
time
be
we've
like,
ever
okay,
talked
so we
about it.
know we both like it.
And it's not even. Can you shut up?
We're having a heated discussion. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I love you, but we're talking.
My
Okay.
cat's a retard. But anyway, and it's not just shows, it's like everything in our lives. Like life events will happen and be like, "Wait, what? Me too."
What? Me
And
too?
It's gotten to the same point where like we'll say the same things. Remember when we were like leaving somebody's house and we were like, "I can't believe we got to be at her house at the same
I
time."
know!
We said it at the same time.
Oh my gosh, we were like both so shocked. And that's just, honestly, we were both shocked because like her parents don't like us.
Mm-hmm.
So we got to go over there. We were like in the enemy's territory. Like, whoa.
And below the radar.
It smells like bleach. I bet it's her.
Well, she drinks it all. But anyway,
But anyways, she wants to die constantly.
Yep.
Another thing we have in common.
I've got some. I was gonna bring on some bleach to let you drink on the show. By the way.
I know, you can all hear me gulping it down. Ready? Gulp, gulp, gulp,
Okay.
gulp.
But it's gotten to the point where like we don't even ask if we've done this or seen this or eaten this thing. We like
We'll just start talking
we'll
about
start
it.
talking about it and then we'll relate immediately. It's so weird.
I know, and then like exactly like not just like the same genres of things, but the same things in the
Exact
genres.
things. And like
Like-
we'll say the same words to describe them. If we're talking about something, we'll say the exact same sentence structure and everything.
Be like, have you read 13 Reasons Why? Yes. Oh, I'm reading that right now. What?
Okay,
Yes.
speaking of 13 Reasons Why, I really want to fucking kill myself. Like, it's such a sad book. I wanted to cry yesterday.
I told you it was gonna be devastating. Like it's like you just read the little description and you're like, wow, this is gonna be a journey. And it was. And it still is.
I don't want to cry over it, so I only read it at school, so I won't cry.
Oh. I read at school and at home and everywhere. Well, not at school anymore because I just don't have time for that. I have 2 AP classes and I have 3 hours with one teacher.
Oh, which one? Describe them.
Old, has been there forever. The other teacher doesn't like them.
Female?
Yes.
Like everybody makes jokes about this person being a dinosaur?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I had a couple classes with her last year.
Yeah, so I have 3 hours with her. Yes. I like how she just doesn't put up with anybody's shit. She's like, this is what's due. And if you don't do it, I don't fucking care. You're getting a 0.
You're getting a 0.
She has no grace. And I actually really like that because finally all the people that are like whiny and try to get themselves excused finally have to pay.
That used to be me. I
It's
would
not
do that
me.
all the time.
It's not me. Well, me and my other friend are kind of like, we'll split it 50-50. And it works. It's worked for us since freshman year. Everything. I'm really sad. I think she's so talented. She's amazingly talented. I don't even understand how you can be that talented.
I
She can
know.
pick up anything. You could be like, hey, you want to play ping pong? She's like, oh, I've never done it before. And she'll beat you.
Yeah,
Even
she'll
if
be
you
like-
played for like 7 years.
She's like so good at except for singing. She can be a rapper.
Yeah. She's not great at singing, but that's just like one thing out of a billion things she can do. She can play basketball. She can play volleyball. She can play every single sport that's out there.
And she's getting like a full ride scholarship and everything.
And she's super tall, and you're like, oh, I bet she's not good at running. Bam! She's good at running. Sorry. She's
Yeah,
good at
she's-
everything. Track, except for she was injured. Stop!
What?
Be nice to your cat.
I am nice to him. He's just a bitch.
He's nice.
Okay.
He's a great cat.
We're all entitled to our opinion.
Sorry.
Anyway.
She's great at everything.
Stranger Things.
Oh, yeah. I actually thought it was, like, so weird at first. I was like,
We're actually binge watching that later today. I'm having a bunch of people over.
I know, we're having a party
Yeah.
of all of us cool people. People that I don't even know. I'm the only one here that, like,
Oh, you know one of them. You don't like her, but you'll see.
really?
Yeah, you'll see.
Describe.
Plays for the track team. Can't this year because they have graduate, I guess.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
But no, it'll be fine.
Oh, no, she's fine. I'm fine with her. Like,
Okay.
I don't really try to hold people, like, against things that have happened in the past. Like, I'm just a senior. I just have one more year. I just
Just
want
one more
it to be okay. I
then you
just
can
want
leave.
it to be good. That's it. That's my goal.
Well, what makes me sad is at my school, I have to stay there for 1 to 2 extra years
Yeah.
so I can get a free associate's degree.
I know.
Which free college is freaking amazing, but
Still.
I have to stay here.
I know. You have to, like, live here. You're not going to go out and have new adventures. You're going to be around
Well,
your parents. and
Not
stuff.
necessarily. I plan to move out because right now I'm 17, but I plan to move out shortly after I turn 18. So while I'm still in my senior year, I plan to move out because I'm. Okay, now we're talking about this. I'm like an independent person, so especially with my family, we're both very, very different from our families. So I think we operate much better apart from them, and I think our relationships. Sorry.
Relationships. That's a great
Yeah.
example.
Mhm. I think our relationships with them will be much better when we live apart.
Yeah. Mine right now, I'm, like, pretty fine with my family, though. I mean, after, what happened, they're just so done. They're just so done, and they feel betrayed, and they feel
Okay,
horrible,
so
so.
something happened in her family. Just you don't need to know. It's just like something that's family shaking happened, and it was the cause of one of the family members. So you're on the same page as us.
Yeah. But he's in college now, so he should be a lot more.
Oh, where does he go?
GCU.
Okay.
Please don't tell him this. I'm kidding. If he knows, he'll be fine. I mean, he's probably just as done as everybody else is, so.
We can't like go into the topic.
Yep.
Where are you going to college?
We could all go into the military or be a Coast Guard. That'd
Nah.
be fun. Being a Coast Guard would be really fun in the military because you just get to travel the world and stuff, and you get to save people's lives and not take them. I think that's fun, but I'm not gonna do that. But it'd be fun.
Yeah.
I just kind of want to be somewhere where I'm at least a little familiar with. Like, I don't want to go somewhere where I don't know what to do with myself because I have no idea.
Well,
where
here
anything is.
and just move into an apartment. Okay, moving on. Stranger Things.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. We'll talk about this later
I'm sorry.
when I can hit you. Stranger
sorry.
Things.
He's gonna abuse me, guys.
Stranger Things. Okay, so going back to that.
I just realized I probably sound awful as hell on this because my voice sounds so bad recorded.
don't worry about
Anyways, Stranger Things.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Okay, so
I don't sound like this in real life. Sorry.
yes, you
okay,
do.
now we can.
Shut
up!
This is a grade A microphone. You sound
Oh.
exactly like you sound in real life.
I'm sorry, I forgot you're a rich bitch.
Fuck off. Okay, but
It's from our poor people out there who can barely afford toothpaste.
I paid for this shit by myself. Back up. Anyway,
Exactly.
I had a job. Get yourself a job that
I
isn't
had a job
babysitting.
too.
Babysitting.
I did.
What was it?
I sat on babies for like 12 hours.
Oh
a
my
day.
god, babysitting is not like you sign up, give your social security number, you get all these different benefits and stuff. That is not what you're talking about.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not. You need to get an actual job where you sit there and you get the grime on your hands, you know?
I did.
Baby shit is not grime.
Bruh, I clean 2 entire houses a day.
That's a lot, but
Exactly!
Just work at somewhere like the Human Being or something.
I want to, but I can't do that until volleyball's over.
Oh my.
I can't.
Sport.
Bro, this is the only sport I'm doing. This is the only sport I can handle. I can barely even handle this sport, honestly.
I really wanted to do like cross country and stuff and track again, but I can't stand some people that happen to be related.
I can't stand all people on those teams. I did it 1 year and I was like, I literally can't stand this. I hate just about everyone.
I mean, I love running and I love just doing that, but now I have to run by myself and that's so boring. And now I want to do like tennis or something where you have to have somebody there.
I can't be alone. It's not okay. Alone. You shouldn't run alone though, because what if you get like killed? It's like an episode of Criminal Minds or Psych.
Oh, I welcome death.
That's true. So anyways, we went off on a rabbit trail.
Again, for the 20th time.
We just said again at the same time, Jinx! I'm at your house. You should give me some soda now.
Well, I just bought like 4 bottles of soda for the thing.
I was kidding. I'm not actually that hungry. I'm trying not to eat.
Why? Do you think
because
you're
I
fat?
didn't take... No. I want to be bigger, actually.
Why?
Because, just a little
okay,
bit.
So now we're going on a little bit. I think that the standard of attractiveness in regards to weight is very disgusting in the human mind because I just think it's hurting so many people and causing so many people so much pain, and I don't like it.
I think everybody has their own preference, and they just shouldn't tell other people that. I think you should just not tell other people your preference because it's hurtful and it's sad. You just want people to be happy with who they are.
I
get it if you eat way too much and you legitimately are overweight, how you would want to be skinnier. But if you're built like that, there's nothing you can do.
Some people can't help it, like they have diseases and stuff. And fat shaming is not... Okay, go back to Stranger Things. Anyway. Sorry.
This happens every time, just to let y'all know. We'll always just we'll be like, one day we'll just be talking about oranges and all of a sudden we're like, let's talk about predestination and stuff like that. We just go off every single time.
So, predestination is a Christian thing and I would like to stray away from religion in this, but anyway.
Sorry, we just discuss everything.
Yes, but anyway. Sorry, I'm sick. I'm sorry if you can hear it. You can hear cough in my voice or something.
I'm always sick.
Oh, wow, that was sexy.
I'm into the sickness.
Oh, that's so sexy.
I'm into the sickness.
Oh, my God.
I'm into the illness.
Okay.
That was me pretending to be Harley Quinn. Just kidding.
Oh, my God. After we watched that movie, you wanted to be Harley Quinn. You, acted
I actually want to be the Enchantress. Hot
me?
damn! Sorry.
If I were a woman, I would be the Enchantress. But...
The hand thing?
I don't know who I'd want to be. The male characters in that show were pretty
I didn't like
shitty.
any of them.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I didn't like Deadshot. I was like, he's supposed to be a bad guy. They tried to make him seem a little good. I'm like, nah, man, he likes to kill.
No.
Gosh, we're supposed to talk about Stranger Things!
So, do you think 11 is alive?
Christ.
What did you
I
just
think
say?
Elle is alive. I didn't say anything.
Okay.
I'm bringing that into this.
Somebody zoom in on her voice and tell me what she said. Thank you.
Don't do it. You'll get offended. Anyways, I think Elle's alive, obviously, because he went and put waffles in that box, and I was like,
among
she
other
likes waffles.
Among other food, so he's sustaining her.
Yeah.
The idea that people think she's not alive is just, you people are disgusting to me.
My favorite character was that guy that was missing his 2 teeth. I forget all their names already. I've just been watching so many TV shows.
I forgot his name too, but I love him.
He's my favorite because he was just like, y'all just need to stop, please. He was the only one with his head on. That black kid, he was just freaking out the entire time and he was blaming her. And I was like, why don't you just talk about it?
She's just a little baby.
I know they're kids, but...
Shut up!
Stop! Baby, honey, I am so sorry for him. Come live with me.
No.
I'm talking to the cat!
I know you're talking to the cat, and I said no.
Cats.
Bitch.
Well, you can't stop me from stealing him.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Moving on. That kid is such a good person in real life. Don't lick my computer. She just literally leaned down and licked my computer. What are you doing? Oh my. What are you doing?
I felt objectified. No, I'm kidding.
So you lick a computer. Okay.
I do that at school all the time. It really pisses my teachers off.
I just lick random people. But
I did that to Sarah. Whoops! Moving on! Before I say anybody else's name.
The kid is so good in real life, though.
I know. Like, he's so pure. All those children, I'm just like, I'll pet you.
I want to pitch you.
I was kind of hoping that gosh, this is the name of the first episode. Why can't I remember his name? Anyways, I was kind of hoping he would be dead, though. I'm sorry.
What?
Never mind. I wasn't hoping. I thought he was dead the entire time. I thought that they'd done that all for naught. I thought they were just going to throw this huge plot twist and say that, like, they were just all doing that for nothing.
They're all in the afterworld place.
Yeah.
Okay.
The dark side.
Well, that's obviously not what happened.
Well, obviously, but I know Elle's alive. She's obviously alive.
The kid, Will, he is connected to the...
His name is Will!
Not the Afro teeth kid.
I
That's
know.
the kid who went to the other side.
I know.
But anyway, he's connected to the...
Will Byers.
Okay. He's connected to the upside down now. What do you think that means?
I think that you know how they were talking about that tightrope thing and how they were up top there and then there's like under there. I think he's in the middle now.
But he's with them. Like
yeah, but I think he's like able to
like,
do
on a
what
limbo?
the Demogorgon did. Like,
Okay.
besides kill people.
'Cause,
I
like-
mean, he could kill people. I could kill people. But,
Oh.
but you know, I think he's like, he will be able to have some kind of special power or something like that, where he can sense where there are openings from the dimension.
But
to
it'll be
that
a
dimension.
curse too, obviously, because like he was
It
puking
has
up
to be.
slugs or something
Yeah,
into the
that
on
sucks.
Christmas. Poor little kid.
So, like, I couldn't have stood being like that. Like, the place they were at, it was like it was covered in ash and it was dark and there was something hunting you at all times. Like, how could you sleep?
That place eats ass. Sorry.
So do
Oh. Please leave my house. The door's right there. Past the cat. Thank you. Goodbye. Okay, so guys, that will be the... Okay, come back. Oh my god! You almost shut the frickin' door on my cat.
I didn't, though.
His head was this
I
close.
released him from our presence.
Okay,
which
no
he
harm yet.
needed.
Okay.
Because we're horrible.
You almost killed him. But...
I did. I don't like the teenage girl.
Which one? Oh, yeah.
I hope she doesn't end up with the
With the, why did she
Will's
Why
brother.
did she end up with that guy again? Like, seriously?
The one that was kind of abusive.
Yeah.
Well, the thing that I related that to Harry Potter, being me. So, you know how Lily, like, Snape loved her and... Fuck! What's his name?
James?
James! God! What's wrong with me? And James loved her. They both loved her. That's kind of the same for this girl, how both Will's brother and the asshole like her. But, you see, one of them is kind of creepy, and one of them is an asshole, of course. And so I think it's a lot like what's going to happen in Harry Potter, how she ends up with the asshole, but that's because he changed. Like, James bullied Snape horribly and all of that kind of stuff, but then she told him that he needed to knock it off, and so he changed as a person, and he became so much better, and they were actually happy together. And then Snape, of course, joined an extremist group and bullied and held everything against Harry and his family for the rest of eternity until he saved his life and died for him, and then all of a sudden he decided to have his children named after him. Yes, I'm bitter about that.
Snape is literally worthless.
I know, yeah, he died for him. Yeah, but he also made... Okay,
He also caused, like, so many of the problems.
Neville, whose parents were tortured, he was most afraid of Snape. He made fun of Hermione and made her cry and made her actually want to change something about herself, like her teeth. And I was like, bruh. So I think that's what's going to happen in this, is like, he might get rejected or something, and then he'll all of a sudden go off the deep end, and he still has tendencies. He took pictures of them when they were having weep, weep.
Yeah, let's try to delve into what that meant. Because he didn't look like he was, like, sexually pleased by it.
I know, like, he didn't look like, but still, that's such an invasion of privacy. Like, they were like, you shouldn't have broken his camera. I'm like, yeah, that seemed kind of too far, but I still think he kind of deserved it in a way. He took pictures of them.
I know.
Like,
The camera breaking that was an eye-opener for him, and I think that's good.
it seems kind of like a serial killer obsession. Like, you know how some serial
Like
killers don't
Norman
exactly seek, like, sexual pleasure from their victims, but they still kill them.
Yeah.
That's kind of
Well,
seems.
I don't think. Okay, well, this kid is not gonna kill people. He's saved.
But-
I like the parallel that happened when the boyfriend came into the house and she and Will's brother were like getting ready to throw shit down.
I like that. Except for when he went back out, I was like, fuck no, come back in, come back in,
But
come back in.
oh my god! But I really.
That scared me. I was like, bro, you
Yeah.
gonna die. You gonna die.
Bruh.
And then he saw the light flickering. He was like, oh shit.
I like the parallels though, because in the real world, Will's brother is like awkward and he doesn't know what to do and stuff. And then in the real world, the jock is like the jock and he knows how to connect with everyone and all that kind of stuff.
And he seems like the brave one.
And then in that scenario, Will's brother was the one standing up and ready to protect the damsel in distress. And well, she wasn't really
Oh,
a
that's
damsel
true.
in
He
distress.
did really like step up at that point.
And he was like ready to go down, give his life for his brother and everything. And then that guy walked in and he was like, "Oh shit!" And then, yeah, and he was just out of there.
He was like
so.
freaking out and his voice was breaking and he was like, what is that?
Mm-hmm.
I hate it when like I know people go into shock after those things, but it's like it's obvious. Like why would they make up something that could kill them? And you saw it. So like how could this be fake and just accept it. If that's what I feel like.
I felt the pain for Will's mom though, because everyone thought she was going crazy. All the lamps everywhere. She's like, "Well, honey, baby, come on." But I felt the pain for her.
I did too. I think she's one of the strongest people out there though. Because she never really wavered. She never wavered. Everybody questioned themselves and doubted themselves.
Okay.
She always.
What's fucked up is the government made like a dummy of Will. What?
I know! I was like, as soon as they pulled him out of the water, I was like, that's not him. Bro, that's not how it's going.
That's
we
not
still
how
have
this
like
ends.
7 episodes
Yeah.
left. I was like, this is not how it
Yeah.
ends. And then like she was like, that's not my son. And I was like, it's not. I believe her. I believed her throughout the whole thing. I mean,
He has a
everybody
birthmark
would
on his
though.
right arm. Please lift his right arm. Then she starts screaming. Yeah.
I know. And then he went and cut it open. I
Mm-hmm.
don't see why he didn't do that in front of people though. Like I would have brought it out into everybody and cut it open.
Well, because then if the body was real, he would display children guts everywhere. What are you
I
talking
know.
about?
Everybody would be like, that's so messed up. But then she'd be like, look it. It's freaking fluffy stuff. What?
Yeah,
It's
but
not real.
that was too much of like a risk. He can't just take the body out in the middle of nowhere. And
I know. I always just wondered. I was like, what the heck? Like, I was like, how could they completely like
I have a question
give him
though.
a skin suit?
Why did nobody give a fuck about Barb?
Oh yeah, she did
She
not
died.
Have, she had
Every-
no character development, or though she was a secondary character.
Well, she was just gone, and everybody was just okay with it. Her parents didn't do shit about it.
I know, except for
The best friend.
No. Yes, her name. I don't know.
She was the only one who asked about it, but she didn't do anything about it. And then Elle was just like, gone, and everyone was like, okay, Will?
I was
So-
so sad. I actually really hate it. Like, when she was like gone, like when she was in the. I actually feel the worst for Elle. Like she was in that
she's the test
zero
subject.
gravity or whatever tank and stuff like that.
They're putting
like,
in all that stuff, yeah.
Dude, that'd be so freaky.
That's just awful that they would do that to a
Imagine
little girl.
feeling nothingness.
Okay, moving past suicidal thoughts.
Sorry, no, I mean like that'd be so freaky. Like I wouldn't want to feel nothingness.
Well,
That
she wasn't
seems so
feeling
scary.
nothingness. She was like going into a different dimension.
I know, but there was completely dark, and for her it felt like nothingness. Like she knew she was going somewhere weird, but like she felt nothingness until she saw that monster. Like it feels like there's no escape.
And then they pushed her to like touch it and contact it and stuff.
That's the thing that made me like broke my heart the most, is that she didn't even know how to respond when Will's mother was like, if you at all feel like you're not safe or you want to stop, you tell us. Whereas and she's grown up her whole entire life where they're telling him, just keep going, just do
No
it.
matter
Like,
what you feel,
it's
yeah.
not gonna like, no matter how you feel about it, if you're scared, just do it anyways. But then she just didn't even like, she was just so touched that somebody was like actually caring about how she felt.
Like she had a mommy.
I know. I was so sad. I was like, oh my gosh. I love you. It's okay. We love you. I'd be there for you. I'd make you feel loved. I love you.
Yeah.
That poor thing. And then her friends betrayed her, even though she was just trying to do her best and protect them. Oh my gosh, that they were like, you're lying to us. It's like, she's keeping you from dying. dying.
Sorry if you can hear the stupid dog in the background. I have an autistic
Whoa,
dog.
it's that good of a microphone?
Yes, ma'am.
What?
Mm-hmm.
His dog will love me at some point.
No, she doesn't love anyone. She has
will.
something wrong in her head.
She will
I swear you go out there, she'll try to bite you.
Okay.
Stop hitting stuff. What do you do?
Sorry. I have to do stuff with my hands.
Okay. I don't know. Grab on your pigtails. You were doing that earlier.
They're braids.
Okay.
I look like a white girl today. Because I am a white girl, and I like being a white girl.
Okay.
Love yourself.
Yeah, that's a good message. Love yourself.
Love yourself. No matter who you are. I'm going to take them out, though. Because they're annoying me.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
I'll narrate. Faith is now undoing her braids. Slowly, she's down to 5 braids. Okay, she's making strange noises. Down to the second braid. One
Normally
braid,
I
2
do this
braids.
alone.
Okay, she said she's doing it alone.
I like to make noises alone.
Strange connotations, but let's move on.
Ow! There's a tangle.
Okay.
It was so interesting.
Now she looks like a whore.
That's just normal.
Mm.
So funny.
So, what do you like to do for fun, Faith?
This can be so
Let's
many
not be
different
sexual.
answers. Okay, sorry, my hair is stuck in my earring.
Sorry, I want
For all you ladies out there, you know how that feels. But
Stuck in your vagina here?
no. No! Anyways, for fun, I like to read and play volleyball. I played volleyball for 6 hours yesterday. 2 days ago. 3 days ago.
You're a sad person.
It was really fun, though. Like, it was so fun. And then we played that game where you all go into a circle, and then you pass it 3 times, and the fourth person to catch it gets to throw it at someone.
That's safe.
It was. I nailed this girl in the chest. It was great. She
Great.
jumped up trying to dodge it. It hit her straight in the chest. If she didn't jump, it would have hit her face.
She was trying to jump to dodge it. She would have to jump like 20
Well, we
feet.
always throw it at each other's feet because that's the hardest place to catch it.
Oh.
Sorry. It goes deep. We're like, okay, so it's... Fuck! It's her. So we're going to throw it at her feet because she's really good at catching
You sound
it
like
from
you
her.
have Tourette's.
Sorry, but it's so fun. I like hanging out with my friends sometimes, but I really need to be alone. And I'm sure that's what an introvert is. Like, an introvert needs to be loved sometimes, but they also really need their alone
Yeah,
time.
I actually have a book in there about introverts. But anyway, yeah. It's like they always want to be loved, but they can't be around people for too long. They have to recharge and stuff.
Exactly. I have to recharge all the time. But a lot of the, like, recently, I've just not been recharging. And that's probably the reason why I have a gastrointestinal disease.
Would you like to explain that?
Yeah, I have a disease. And it's in my intestines. And it's pretty much just I have a lot of ulcers. But still, they're like, we're not sure if it's ulcerative colitis. I'm like, okay. And, okay. And so I've had it for over 1.5 years now. And it sucks ass completely, and it really hurts all the time, and like it makes it hard to do things. Like, well, I still play sports, and normally it doesn't like happen, but sometimes in the middle of practice I'll like feel like I'm gonna throw up and I'll like hurt really bad. But normally, like, besides that, I can do things. It just hurts sometimes, and I take pills, and I've been on steroids for like a month now, and I break out and stuff. But, like, other than that, it's like, virtually, like, it doesn't have any side effects besides acne.
Oh,
and
besides,
pain.
like, lots of pain and stuff.
Acne and pain and moodiness. Besides that,
Honestly, fuck acne.
no side effects. Did y'all hear that?
They can hear everything, Faith.
Can you hear me breathing?
What is your problem? See these headphones I have on?
Yes.
I can't hear anything outside of them. I just hear what's going in there. I can hear what you said, yeah.
Fuck! Ah!
Faith. Yes!
What? No, I covered my mouth.
Okay, cover your mouth, lean back, and say something. Can you hear this? Well, don't say, can you hear this? Say, say like a sentence.
Okay.
Mary had a little lamb.
Fuck! What the fuck?
Do you wanna listen?
Yeah.
Okay, here.
I don't understand. Okay. Here we go.
Okay, I'll move back.
Faith fuck faggot. That's all I heard. Ha ha ha! I was right. Faith is a fucking faggot.
Doesn't it sound weird? Yeah, you do. What?
You can't hear me,
No, I can't now.
but I can hear me.
Yeah, you can.
Oh!
This is literally... You see your face. Oh my. Hold on.
Whoa. I've never done one of these before. What?
Nothing.
Are you taking a picture of me when I look really bad?
No, you don't look bad.
Oh, okay. Then you can take a picture of me. Oh, no.
I'll put that on the screen for you guys right now.
On the screen?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, Faith, not on my computer. Oh. Okay, move your head back. Oh my god. Not on my... Stop crying. Not on my computer.
Why am I so stupid? Stop saying stupid!
Okay, I'm gonna have to like change the sound a lot for this screaming.
Really?
But, no, it's fine. Don't worry.
I
about it.
didn't hear it that much.
No, keep screaming. It's fine. Oh wow. But
That wasn't too bad.
But on the screen, I mean, because we're posting this on YouTube and sometimes
Oh.
SoundCloud.
I
So-
can make pterodactyl noises.
Don't. We don't. No, we don't want to hear. Oh my god, that hurts my ears, and I'm not even. Oh my god. Okay.
Me and my sister do that to people on the way home.
Yeah, I
Like,
know.
we'll just roll down the window and scream really loud. It's really funny to see some people's reactions.
Okay, well, those listening, I promise in the future, for future podcasts that Faith is featured, she will not be. This is like she's having her first reaction to the
I'll only
microphone.
make pterodactyl noises if you ask.
Oh wow.
It pulled me. There we go. It pulled me. Pulled me.
But
oh my gosh.
yeah. So
Only if you ask.
okay. All these innuendos. But so I think we should end the podcast there. Sorry if it was pretty jumbled and rabbit holes everywhere.
It was.
Okay. Thanks for listening. If you want to see Faith in future podcasts, leave a comment below. Yeah.
If you want to see my face, no.
Well, I'm gonna post a picture.
I know.
Okay. Okay. But yeah, we're gonna go binge watch some Stranger Things.
We have to get some friends first.
Go pick up.
Because we're not lonely.
The microphone's up here, sweetie, not down there.
You are right about that. We're gonna go get some friends. No, they heard that. It's all good.
Okay, Faith. But yeah, thank you so much for listening. Sorry if this sounds pretty like jumbled up and stuff. We were just rambling. We didn't really have a set thing to talk about.
By the way, for all of you single ones out there, I'm also single in case like you're hot.
Me too. I'm really single.
I'm more single.
No, I'm more single. I'm like really
And if
single.
you're bi, you're gonna have to choose.
Okay. Yeah, let's have a contest. All the bi people come in here and you can choose between us. Next time on
You're gonna
lolbae.
have to choose. I know it's gonna be hard. It's not gonna be hard.
Are you trying to make like a sexy face?
They can't see my face.
I know, but you're like,
I do not look like that. I do not look like that.
okay, we're gonna end it. Thank you for listening. Faith is acting like a little girl, but that's okay because
I am a little girl.
you're 17.
I'm a little girl.
Okay, Faith. Listen in next time. Go watch the other episodes. She will not be this next time, I promise. But
I can hear myself
give me the
chewing.
headphones. Give me the headphones. You're
No,
done.
end it.
Okay, goodbye, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry for Faith. Goodbye. Love you. Bye.